Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Road to Founders Club. This is our last one before we end out the quarter, okay? So this is going to be our last one. So first thing I want to talk to you guys about is a couple weeks ago, I unfortunately was not able to be on. I was in Disney with my family, but Kristen and Melissa gave you all an assignment to do some videos or do a video. Make sure you get those completed before the end of the year, before the end of this quarter, and get them posted in the comments below the post that they made for it. Okay, so make sure that that's done before the end of the quarter, guys. Next thing is, if I haven't said Merry Christmas, because we won't see you again until after Christmas. We actually won't see you until after Christmas and after New Year. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you all. We greatly appreciate you all taking time being on here on the week of Christmas. I know everybody is busy this week with getting things ready for family get-togethers, doing last-minute shopping, wrapping presents, doing all the things that we all got to get done before Christmas here in just a few days. So thank you all so much for joining us live. If you are watching the recording, thank you for taking time out of your day to schedule it in to go back and watch this recording. So thank you all for doing that. So I'm going to jump into training. This is going to be fairly quick tonight. And I thought this would be pretty cool if we would break down the word Cancun, and then we'll put 25 at the end. So as you're taking notes down the left side of your page, write in the word Cancun, leave some space in between the letters. And while you guys are doing that, let's talk about the first letter C. Okay, most of you probably going to think it is going to be consistency, but it's not, because that's something that this team does really well. We talk about it all the time. So the first one is going to be your commitment level. So the first C in Cancun is commitment level. And put in and be honest with yourself where you're at right now, not where you were at when you first started, when we first started the qualification period, but right now. What do you feel your commitment level is? Put that in the comments and be honest with yourself. And I'll tell you right now, mine is probably about a 5. It's not where it was at the end of November. It wasn't where it was when we first started. So my commitment level is down, and I know that. I realize that. I do self-evaluations all the time to look and see where I'm at. So yes, scale of 1 to 10. I'm sorry, Jamie. Yes, scale of 1 to 10. I hope it's not 1 to 100, because 5 would be pretty bad. So 1 to 10. So I know for myself, I've got to get myself recommitted, and I've got to get back into focusing on more of what I know I need to do, more of my personal growth, more of my connecting with people. And the connecting with people, guys, doesn't have to be anything Zingular related. It can be just sending people messages and staying connected to them to say, hey, are you ready for Christmas? How's things going? How's things going with your family? It can be those kind of messages to make sure that you're staying connected and keeping those relationships going. So I know for myself, my commitment level is something I've got to work on, and I'm going to get that back up to 10 before the end of the month. Okay, when it comes to Founders Club, I always like to be at a high level of commitment, and I know when I'm at a high level of commitment, I know that I get more done. I know that I get more signups. I know that I'm talking to more people about the business. I'm working on those new accounts. So that commitment level starts with you, starts with your mindset. And if you haven't done some self-evaluation for a little while, when we get finished this evening, go back and do that. Go back and think, how committed am I? What have I not been doing that I know I should be doing? And I understand this part of the year is tougher to be committed because we do have a lot going on. Holiday seasons are busier with family and friends and work functions and just everything that revolves around Christmas. But our commitment level, if nothing else, our mental commitment level should be high. Okay. We should have that at a high level. Let me look down my notes real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. This kind of goes on with what I've already said. Is your work matching what your commitment level is? Okay, if you say your commitment level is at a 8 or 9, but the work you're putting in daily is maybe at a 4 or 5, then you're not being honest with yourself. Okay, so take time and do that this evening. See where your commitment level is. We all have room for improvement, so make sure you do that. The next one is the next letter is A, accountability. We talk about accountability a lot here. We talk about it so much. We had you guys put a group together for accountability partners. It is a big part of Earning Founders Club. It is a big part of being successful, because if I didn't have Melissa and Christy right now, I would keep drifting down. I'm just being honest with myself, being transparent with you guys. Having that accountability partner or partners helps me reel myself in. It helps me say, okay, I'm a part of a team here with them. I'm a part of working together, and whether it be putting this training together, whether it be doing whatever other things we do together, I know I don't want to be the weak link in the chain. Okay. And when you're with an accountability group, make sure that you're putting in the equal effort that everyone else is. Okay. And it goes back to some self-evaluation. Are you being accountable to your group? Are you being accountable to yourself? And if you feel like you haven't been for one reason or another, get back to it. Okay. Get back to getting on the phone or Zooms, or FaceTime with your accountability group at least once a week. Okay, at a minimum once a week. Make sure you're talking with them, brainstorming, talking about goals and everything else you guys want to talk about. But make sure you're doing it once a week. Make sure it's Founders Club focused, because we know Founders Club, being focused on Founders Club, is going to grow your Zingler business automatically. So that is A. Let me check my notes here, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Next one is N. Next unique account. You always need to be looking for that next unique account. And where's it going to come from? Okay. Are you working with your customers? Are you having continual conversations with them? Okay. If you had one conversation with them when they first ordered about upgrading and being a partner and they said no, don't let that be the final conversation you have with them, because if they're having great results, they're enjoying the products, there's no reason that you shouldn't be trying to help them upgrade. It doesn't need to be everyday conversation, but once a week, once every couple of weeks, as you're having conversations with them about what products they like, what they're enjoying, what benefits they're getting, you need to throw in there and talk about, remember, I can help you get these products paid for. This is something I'll help you with. The steps are simple, and I'll be here to help you with it every step of the way. Why don't you let me help you get you upgraded, and let's get your products paid for? Okay. And then kind of go in detail or answer any questions I have about it. But make sure you're having those conversations, because if you're not having those conversations with your customers, then you're going to be struggling finding your next unique account. And we're always looking for that next one. Okay. You guys, and let me see, I'm not going to go into that. I about jumped ahead of myself. So work with even your old customers. Okay. Maybe it's people that's been signed up for a while that you haven't had the conversation with. It's okay to go back to them. Okay. It's okay to say, hey, I haven't talked to you about this for a while. Sorry that we haven't maybe stayed in contact as much as we normally do because of holidays. Maybe it's a customer that slipped through the crack and you see them in your back office and you're like, oh my goodness, I haven't messaged them forever. Get with them and just say, hey, I'm sorry we haven't chatted for a while. Wanted to check and see how you're doing. I see you must be loving some of the products because you've been ordering. What are your favorite products? Get that conversation going, and then transfer it over to, hey, since you're ordering products, you're loving the products, let me help you get them paid for. But always be looking for that next unique account. So the next one, the second C is connected. And this is big. This is big. When I bring new partners in, I tell them, be coachable and be connected to me. That's kind of the two main things. If they're coachable and they're connected to me, then I can help them build and I can help them grow. So be connected. No matter if you've been here for 13 years or 3 months, it does not matter. Your level of being connected will equal what your success is with the company. Okay. And what I mean by that is be connected in all areas of Zingular. Okay. Be connected with this group. Be connected with your upline support. Be connected with your team around you. Be connected with corporate stuff. Okay. Anything that you can draw information from and support from, be connected to that and don't lose that connection. And I know we all get down sometimes. It's completely normal to have a bad week, to have a bad month. And the first and easiest thing to do is to withdraw, is to step back because you don't feel like things are moving the way they should be. So instead of engaging it and stepping forward, which is harder to do, we sometimes withdraw. And when we withdraw, then we just start that spiral, downhill spiral, to where things don't get better. We lose connection with different things, and it's not good. So when you feel like you're frustrated, the last thing to do is lose that connection. Make sure that you get with your upline, you get with your accountability partners, and just say, hey, I'm having a bad week. I'm having a bad month. I need a pep talk. I need some help and some guidance to get out of my own head. So make sure you're using that connections that are all around you. So next one is you, and that is use your back office and use your other tools, but your back office, and I know each one of you have heard this many times from myself, Melissa and Christy, but I know you've heard it from other leaders, is your back office is a gold mine. It really is. When you start digging into your back office, once again, when you see people reordering products month after month, those are the people you need to be talking to. Maybe your distributors that have fallen back a little bit, they're not quite as engaged. Get with them and see what's going on and talk to them. Find the ones that are trying to work, but maybe things aren't going as smooth and as fast as they want them to. Make sure you're staying connected to them, but dig into your back office, find those people and get connected with them and help them grow to that next level. Okay. That also kind of connects with who is your next account. Okay. Your back office is a gold mine. Also, in your back office, you got the report that shows you who has rolled up. If you've got a distributor that went inactive, they didn't order anything for 3 months, and that their front line bumps up to your front line, be looking at that and seeing who has bumped up to you and reach out to them. If you don't already have a relationship with them, reach out to them. If you do have a relationship with them, reach out to them and just say, hey, I want to let you know your friend Sarah is not active right now. And you don't have to throw Sarah under the bus. You can just say she's not using the program right now. She took a break, but I want you to know that I'm here to help you and support you. Can you share a little bit about what you've done with the program so far, what it's done for you, your benefits, your results? And if you already don't know these things, make sure you ask and get that relationship built up, because you never know. That might be your next unique account. It may not be someone you sign up. It may be someone who ends up compressing up to you when a frontline distributor doesn't order for 3 months. So make sure you build those relationships with those people. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything there. Okay. The last letter, N, never give up. never give up on Earning Founders Club. Okay, we are right now just at the end of the first quarter. And if you're not where you want to be, that's okay. We still have 3 more quarters to go. Okay, if you're thinking about giving up now, you need to go back to C, the first C, and check your commitment level. Okay, you actually need to go back through all these. Get with your accountability partner. Check, check your unique accounts, but never give up. We have seen people that come in with the last month or 6 weeks and earn it. We've seen people this year within the first, what Toddy earned it in the first like 3-4 weeks, something like that, saying something insane. She earned it. So just because maybe you're not where you want to be right now, and maybe, we're coming down to the last 2 quarters of the month, or last 2 weeks of this quarter of this qualification period, and maybe you've just got your 3 points for your subscription. That's fine. There is still time to get those unique accounts to earn the quarter. And you're probably sitting there thinking, no, there's no way, there's not. Well, there is, because this is the perfect time right after Christmas that people want to be looking at some program to get started on at the end of the year. Okay. And people are looking. And if you're not, for lack of better terms, in their face, if they're not seeing you and seeing your posts and seeing your stories and seeing your follow-up messages, and you're not on their mind, then they're going to go somewhere else with someone else. Okay. Don't let your contacts slip away from you because you're not being connected with them, or they're not seeing you post and seeing your stories. Because if you're not in their forefront of their mind come after Christmas, someone else is. Because we all know losing weight is always in the top 1 or 2 or 3 New Year's resolutions every single year. That is not going to change this year. It's going to be the same. People are looking right now. Are they going to order right now? Probably not. Between now and Christmas, most likely they won't. But if they know and see what you're doing and what you're doing to help people, then come after the end of or after Christmas, or maybe even after the end of the year, then they're going to be reaching out to you. Okay, so never give up. And I put 25 in there because this is going to be Cancun 2025. Okay, Founders Club 2025. So the 25 is, I want you guys to focus on 25 quarterly points every month. Okay, that's your quarterly qualifications. So look at your points. If they're not at 25 for this quarter, work on getting them done. Work with your accountability partner, work with your upline, work with your team, with your downline to help them grow and get to a new level or get a quick start. So make sure that you're working hard to get those 25 points this month and every month. And let me see here. What time is it? Okay. So that was pretty good. I wanted to keep this kind of short. A couple things is, I talked about that. Okay. Our next training will be January the 2nd. It's going to be right after New Year's, but it's going to be early in the year. And it will be the start of our next qualification period. So make sure you mark that on your calendar. Next thing is, if you are within reasonable driving distance of one of the regionals, get registered, get there. Closest one to me is about 6 hours away, so I probably won't be going to a regional this year. But I love how they do the regionals. I love how they mix them up. The last regional we had is pretty much right in my backyard. So I love how they break them down to where they have them in one area of the country, one time, then they kind of mix it up and have different area of the country next time. So more people can go to different ones. But if you're within driving distance, make sure to get yourself registered. I can't remember where all of them are. I know one of them's Orlando, one of them's Nashville. There's 2 in Texas. And I'm thinking there's one in Seattle, I think. Oregon. Yes. Oregon. Terry. Thank you, Terry.
Connecticut.
Houston.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Okay.
I want to say Michigan, maybe.
Yes. Yes. There's one, Novi, or I forget how it's pronounced, Michigan. Yes.
And
And
I
it seems
saw,
like we have more this year or more this time, maybe one or two more than what we typically have, I think.
yeah,
So,
someone say like Missouri or I don't know.
yeah, I looked at it today and I didn't memorize them. Um, if you are going to one, put in the comments.
Oh,
Put in the
Orlando.
comments. Yeah, Orlando. I thought I said that one. If not, yes, Orlando.
Oh, here you say it.
Um,
It is Kansas City, Missouri.
okay,
I do.
cool. So yes, if you guys are going to one, put in the comments where you're going to. Melissa, is there anything you want to add?
Um, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you too. And it is going to be 2024 is going to be the best year we've ever seen. I know we've seen some good years in 2020 and 2021, but I truly believe 2024 is going to be our year. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And you need to have that attitude going into it. You don't need to just say, oh, it's going to be another year. You need to know. You need to say 2024 is going to be the best year we've ever seen, we've ever had, and we are all going to make a lot of money and we are all going to go to Cancun. That's what's going to happen in 2024. So I wish all of you a just an amazing Christmas holiday. I hope that you get to love on all your people, and those of you missing someone, y'all have extra blessing from me for sure. And then Happy New Year. Y'all just I can't wait to see y'all again, and I can't wait to see all of you in Jamaica. That's coming up so fast. Yes, claim it and go ahead and thank the Lord for it. That's what you need to do. So, and I see my friend Sandy on here. Hey, girl. She knew, y'all. She got her quick start one and quick start two, and she has already said she's going to Cancun. So I'm so excited. So good training, Stace.
Thank you. Somebody just, I didn't see who it was, asked about what book we're on. Um, we did not assign one this month. We will assign one January the 2nd.
Yeah,
So,
we decided not to give y'all any homework over the Christmas break. We ain't
yeah.
those kind of mean people. Well,
But be ready
that would have
starting
been
the first of the
Christy.
year.
Christy's not on here. She's the mean one. She's the one that'll kick y'all out of the group. So nope. So nothing for y'all. No assignments. Y'all just work really, like Stacy said, work really, really hard to get the quarterly founders club so y'all get that $100.
Yes.
All 4 quarters, get the $100 all 4 quarters. So, and the way you do that is you need 2 unique accounts and 25 points. That's what you need. So, all right.
All
Sign
right,
off.
you guys have a great night. We love you all. Like Melissa said, have a blessed Christmas. Enjoy that time with your family and your loved ones, your friends, and have a safe Christmas and have a safe New Year. And we will see you all back here on January the 2nd. Love you guys, and as always, God bless.
Bye.